Hello, this is Bunny News reporting next to the Cape Kennedy Apollo 8 launch pad. The Apollo 8 astronauts Lovell, Borman, and Andrews will be going to the moon, getting closer to Kennedy's dream of landing on the moon in 3 days. The mission would begin on the launch pad, with all 5 of the powerful engines on the Saturn V igniting. The rocket would then launch into low Earth orbit, and after a few hours in low Earth orbit, it would fire its engine and fly to the moon. If the engine failed, then they would fall back down to Earth safely. If the engine worked, then they would head towards the moon. Once they reached the moon, they would get behind the moon and lose contact with mission control, which just so happens to be the time when they have to fire their SPS engine and enter lunar orbit, one of the most important parts. If the engine fails, then they will swing around the moon and fly back to Earth. If the engine succeeds, then they will enter lunar orbit. Once they enter lunar orbit, they will spend 20 hours in orbit and will be taking notes, pictures, and measuring and doing calculations. After the 20 hours are over, then they will fire their SPS engine again to head back home. If the engine fails, then they would be stuck in lunar orbit forever. If it succeeds, they will head back home and have to hit a specific target in the ocean so that the naval ships can find them. They also cannot come in too shallow, or else they will skip off the atmosphere and go into space. And they cannot come in too steep, or else the G-forces will kill them. If they come in at the perfect angle, in the perfect spot, then they should have a safe splashdown in the ocean and the naval ships will rescue them. So good luck to the Apollo 8 astronauts, and bye! This is Bunny News.